Hello everybody, Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, long time no see. Since the last posted video done on the Washburn Tug, video 1, I have for you video 2 of the same. And I haven't been on the bench for a little while guys. I've been too much going outside farting around with my RC toys I got, my tugboats I got that I can take out in the water. Because like I say guys, you know, in this time of year, you know, I like to go out and with my RC projects and fly and take my boats out for a sail, customary sail once in a while, and just enjoy outside. And before you know it, it'll be winter time again, and a lot of bills will be coming your way. So what I'm going to do, guys, I've probably got a good maybe another week. I would say probably about a good week, maybe 2 weeks at the most. I should have this thing done, and I'll post a video of it being in the water. I went and ordered me running gear for it. I got the electric motor for it. I went and got me a speed control right over here that goes inside the boat itself, the tug, to operate the ratio of the motor and the speed control, where it's like the speed I desire. Of course, got reverse on it too, which is very great. So a little is very known about this type of tug, the George W. Washburn. It was by the Cornell steamship lines out of the Hudson River. And her job, along with her sisters, to tow these big old barges full of stone and bricks and sand and whatnot they got, all the way up the Hudson River, up to Albany, and back same again. And I think she probably phased out of the maritime service probably no later than the 1930s. She was originally fitted with only one big old tall funnel, and her main cabin was actually reduced almost probably about a good fourth of the length of it is now on this after the refit and conversion. The reason why they made the cabin longer on this thing is to accommodate paying customers who want to hitch a ride from the wharf where this thing steams out from all the way up to Albany, whatever route she took. So these tugs weren't not used to haul massive ocean liners, and they weren't railroad tugs then. They probably could use them as a railroad tug, but more or less its main feature was to tow these big barges full of stones, rocks, tagonite, or whatever, and did it very successfully. Okay guys, I've been working on the Washington Tug here off and on for about a good week now. I fiberglassed the whole entire hull. I went and got me some 2-ounce fiberglass cloth that I got. I think I had a bunch of it in my stock room back there where I keep all my tissue at and stuff for my rubber powered airplanes. I was very fortunate to have a whole roll of that fiberglass cloth. I had to cut it in sections, and so it's all been fiberglassed all outside, and let the fiberglass dry and cure. Did some sanding on it and filling and priming. And I spotted out the hull right now. I got some blemishes that I spotted out. But it's got to be sanded, and after the sanding is done, I'm going to go ahead and sand the hull one time till it's nice and fine and give it a last coat of priming on there. Then I'm going to start adding the rub rails alongside the hull. And they give you it inside the kit here. I think they're styrene pieces, which is pretty good. And like I say, just the hull, I'm more or less concentrating on to get the hull done. I gotta get the skeg on along with the keel. I gotta get the rudder post to the rudder and hook up the horn, and hook up a clevis rod from that to the servo which operates the rudder. So I got a lot of things doing. So the great majority is all the radio I've got. I got all the radio. Like I said earlier in the video, I sent away for the motor, 6-volt Dumas motor. And I got the special running stuffing box and the screw and connectors up to the battery and everything, and running gear for the skit. Okay, we're going to take a fast look at this thing. Okay guys, as far as I got on, I think on the video number 1, it showed the hull, how it was planked. I went ahead and spotted this putty on here using my favorite filler of choice, this Bondo spot putty. This is good stuff, guys. I highly recommend that. This stuff's good on plastic, it's good on this wood. It's virtually good for anything for a filler. It dries very fast and it's very sandable, and the best thing about it, it don't shrink. And they make 2 brands of spot cutting. Don't get this. This is for bigger jobs. Something that requires more than spotting out. It's not like forming molds and things. They got this too, spot putty. But right here, you got some hardener on there, like a catalyst on here. You can see the hardener right here. On this tube of hardener right here, you got to add to so much measure in this putty. I bought this by accident. I meant to get this, but you can use this more or less as a filler too, and it'll sand very well. So I got a couple tubes of that laying around. I need to put that away. And I've been working out in the back of my shed, back in my garage, and I'm gonna have a big old workshop out there, guys. So I'll probably have some videos out there with all my airplanes hanging out there, big radio control planes and stuff, and big projects I'll be working on. So on this Washburn George W. Washburn Tug, I got pretty much the hull all done. I just spotted out some putty on here like I showed you a while ago, and it's got to be sanded out real nice and good. Then give it a coat of primer. Then go ahead and add my rub rails on here. Now that's all done. I'm going to move the cabin. The inside, I got more resin out there in the garage, my shop out there. And I'm going to take out resin, I'll mix another batch of resin, and I'm going to resin the whole inside. Although this is fiberglass externally, but internally I'm going to have a good coat of resin to make sure everything is tight. Then I got me some paint here. Machine Reed Deck Gray paint. I had this mixed for me down there at the Home Depot. It's like a gray primer latex. I'm going to paint inside the hull all gray. I want this thing nice, clean, good water seaboat. And once this is all done, lastly, be fitting on the stuffing box, the running gear, the motor, speed control, and servos. I'll be showing that on here in the video. And the rest of the build will proceed as follows. Like I say, guys, in a couple weeks I should have this thing pretty wrapped up, because like I say, all it is just more or less the hull I'm concentrating on to get this thing done. And I got the holes, the railings, open pre-drilled, so they have my railings on there. It's truly a nice kit. It's a strange tugboat, guys, because it's a turn of the century tug we'll be used in the Hudson River in New York. On the like I mentioned on the earlier in the video before, it didn't have this, and the cabin was cut down to here. Everything else is just bits and everything. But like I say, they made pretty. I guess business was getting a lot more profitable. A lot of people try to get passage on this to go upriver, and so they extended the main cabin and added another boiler on this thing, and they got 2 funnels. And so this is quite customary for a tug of this vintage at that time. So there's a lot of tugboats out there. I'm thinking about getting me that Dumas Jersey City tug they got. That's a very pretty tug. And this is a very pretty tug too. And it's going to be very, very seaworthy and a dry boat too. Okay, we'll bring the Canada yours truly. Here I am, fellas. I sure miss you guys. You know, I haven't commented back on the comments, guys, because I've been too busy. I've been working, you know, and getting this house squared away here and there, and And I got my remains, my little dog, you know, and I got him in a little box right there with his remains there. So he's rejoiced with his son and his woman. And like I say, guys, pets, when you raise an animal like that, regardless cat, hamster, or whatever, you know, it's when you raise them when they're young, like a child, and they grow to be elderly like me, and they die before your eyes. That gets you right out here. It does. They're family members, guys. They may not be biologically a human being in the makings of God, but it's an animal, and God made animals to serve man. And man's best friend is a dog. And it's awful lonely around here. I have a Raleigh. I miss his barks. I walk around, look on the deck, and his feeding bowl's gone. And so I try to keep my mind active, to quit thinking about him, so I know time will heal everything, they say. And it does. Okay. Video number 3 is going to come up on this. I should have had this about about 3 days from now. Probably by Wednesday I should have a video of this. I had the rubber rails done, and I had the fantail deck done in the back. Everything be hooked up, ready to go. Then all it is fitting up and fittings, and you know, and the kit's done. Okay. So stay tuned for number 3 of the Washburn Tug. And you guys model on, model strong, and enjoy this beautiful summer, because it's coming to an end pretty soon, guys. We probably got maybe anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks left of quite admirable weather to do things outside yet, before old man the winter comes in and blows in his clouds of snow, and then some. Okay, it's Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. Make mama happy, take care of your babies, your wife, mama happy, take care of your bills, your affairs. Folks, stay focused, spend wisely, build models, build strong, enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next video in 3 days. It'll be number 3 for the George W. Washburn Work Tug. Okay, Frankie Day Models signing off. God bless you guys, and I'll get back on the number 1 video done on the Washburn Tug, and I'll comment you guys back. My apologies for not commenting you back and answering some questions. So I got a lot of homework to do while this thing is uploading. Frankie Day signing off. God love you guys. Bless your hearts, fellas. I love you guys. Bye, boys.